Good afternoon. This is All India Radio. I'm Valsa Williams with the Midday News. The headlines. Union Home Minister Amit Shah chairs the Conference of Lieutenant Governors and Administrators of Union Territories in New Delhi. India-Australia Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement comes into force from today. NIA conducts raids across Kerala linked to the leaders of banned outfit PFI. Russia rejects Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky's peace formula as a basis for negotiations. Today is the 356th birth anniversary of Guru Gobind Singh Ji. And in cricket, Indian women's under-19 team take on South Africa in 5-match T20 series at Pretoria today. A Conference of Union Territories is underway in New Delhi. Union Home Minister Amit Shah is attending the conference along with Lieutenant Governors and Administrators of UTs, including from Delhi, Chandigarh, Andaman and Nicobar, Puducherry, Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir. In another program in New Delhi, Mr. Shah launched the Border Security Force app and BSF manuals this morning. Home Minister held a meeting in New Delhi yesterday to review the functioning of the security grid and various aspects related to security in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir and gave necessary directions to follow the policy of zero tolerance against terrorism. The Home Minister also reviewed the various developmental works being implemented in Jammu and Kashmir. President Draupadi Murmu has stressed on the need for digital literacy in the country. Addressing the students of G. Natayanamma Institute of Science and Technology on the occasion of its 25th year anniversary in Hyderabad today, Draupadi Murmu said the engineering profession gives us unthinkable and unprecedented solutions to problems and has the power to make the world better to live. She said the new initiatives the country is taking in renewable energy, in green energy, e-mobility and green hydrogen are producing better results on ground level, leading to technology innovations. She called upon students to come out with engineering solutions to improve the living conditions of people, in particular senior citizens, disadvantaged sections and Divyangs. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed deep grief over the loss of lives due to a mishap at a public meeting in Nellore district of Andhra Pradesh. In a tweet, the Prime Minister also announced an ex-gratia of 2 lakh rupees to the next of kin of the deceased and 50,000 rupees to those injured in the mishap from the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund. Mr. Modi has expressed his condolences to the bereaved families and wished that the injured recover soon. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will lay the foundation stone and dedicate to the nation projects worth over 7,800 crore rupees in West Bengal tomorrow. During the visit, the Prime Minister will chair the second meeting of the National Ganga Council in Kolkata. It will be attended by Union Minister for Jal Shakti, other Union Ministers who are members of the Council, and Chief Ministers of Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand and West Bengal. The Council has been given the overall responsibility for superintendence of pollution prevention and rejuvenation of River Ganga and its tributaries. The India-Australia Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement ECTA comes into force from today. The two nations signed the agreement on the 2nd of April this year. ECTA is the first trade agreement of India with a developed country after more than a decade. Our correspondent reports that the agreement encompasses cooperation across the entire gamut of bilateral economic and commercial relations between the two friendly countries. Under this trade agreement, Indian exports will benefit from preferential zero-duty market access in Australia for 100% of its tariff lines. It will benefit India's labour-intensive sectors. As a result of this agreement, 10 lakh jobs are estimated to be created in the country. The total bilateral trade is expected to cross $45 to $50 billion in 5 years from the existing $31 billion. In Kerala, the National Investigation Agency, NIA, is continuing the massive search operation targeting the leaders and associates of the banned outfit Popular Front of India, PFI. The search is going on at nearly 56 locations across the state from early this morning. It is reported that phones, books and other related items are being seized from search locations. The raid is reportedly in the wake of PFI leaders' plan to regroup the outfit in some other name. The search is being carried on in the houses of major leaders including the House of Brother of ex-National Chairman of PFI, O.M.A. Salim. The PFI is a Kerala-based fundamentalist outfit which later spread its tentacles to different parts of the country and was banned by the Union government in September this year. The Central Reserve Police Force CRPF today clarified that security arrangements were fully made for Congress leader Rahul Gandhi as per laid down guidelines. Replying to a letter by the Congress claiming security breach of Mr. Gandhi during the Bharat Jodo Yatra, the CRPF said the Congress leader himself broke security protocol on several occasions during the Delhi leg of the Yatra. The CRPF, which is managing the security of Mr. Gandhi, also said during the Bharat Jodo Yatra in Delhi, all security guidelines were strictly followed and Delhi police had made sufficient deployment. BJP today criticized the Congress over its allegation of security breach of Rahul Gandhi during the Bharat Jodo Yatra, saying such charges were made to be in the news. Briefing media in New Delhi, party spokesperson Gaurav Bhatia questioned Mr. Gandhi for not following security protocols during the Yatra. The Election Commission is ready to pilot a multi-constituency remote electronic voting machine for facilitating participation of domestic migrants from their remote locations itself for voting for their home constituencies. This modified form of EVM can handle up to 72 multiple constituencies from a single remote polling booth. It said the initiative, if implemented, can lead to a social transformation for migrants and connect with their roots. In this regard, the Commission has invited all recognized national and state political parties on the 16th of January next year to demonstrate the functioning of the multi-constituency prototype remote electronic voting machine. The technical expert committee members will also be present in the meeting. Based on the feedback received from various stakeholders in demonstration of the prototype, the Commission will appropriately carry forward the process of implementing remote voting method. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
Northeast Diary program broadcast every Thursday at 5:30 p.m. brings very interesting and enchanting stories from the 8 Indian states of Northeast India.
In this week's special year-ender edition of Northeast Diary on the 29th of December 2022, we bring to you snippets and excerpts of stories and interviews from the region broadcast earlier this year that touched our hearts along with heartwarming and uplifting music of the region.
Looking forward to seeing you there.
Welcome back to the Midday News. The government has launched the ambitious Ayushman Bharat mission to cover over 10 crore poor and vulnerable families for secondary and tertiary care hospitalization. A component of the scheme is Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission, which aims to create an integrated digital health infrastructure for the country. As part of our year-ender series, Dr. R.S. Sharma, Chief Executive Officer, National Health Authority, will be sharing key aspects of Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. In the interview, Dr. Sharma talks about the spectacular progress in terms of creation of Ayushman Bharat Health Account and shares the government's target for the near future.
We have already crossed 30 crores. 300 million ABHA accounts have been created thus far. We have already linked about more than 5 crore health records with these ABHA numbers. By the end of March 2023, we propose to have 50 crore ABHA number created, and we want 100 crores records to be linked to these health accounts.
This interview can be heard on FM Gold channel from 9:30 p.m. onwards. It will also be available on our website newsonair.gov.in and on our YouTube channel News on AIR Official. The government is in favor of robust regulation to deal with the violent and obscene content of online games. In an exclusive interview to All India Radio News, Communications and Electronics and IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnav has expressed concern over the impact of online gaming on the young population.
We are very concerned about the impact online gaming systems are having on our young population, and definitely we would like to make sure that there is a good robust regulation, and this regulation must make sure that there is no addictive element, there is no speculative element, there is no fears coming from various sectors that violence is getting propagated. Those things have to be prevented.
On telecom, digital data protection and Digital India Bill, Mr. Vaishnav said the country needs a robust set of laws and regulations which helps in promoting the digital economy while simultaneously protecting the rights of users.
In the digital economy, we need a robust set of laws and regulations which are technology agnostic, which can really provide a boost to the digital economy, to the innovation setup that we have, while simultaneously protecting the rights of the users. So we have come up with a very balanced telecom bill and digital data protection bill. These three bills will provide a very good horizontal on which every sector which wants to use digital technology can build their own regulations.
The full interview of the minister can be listened to in our Spotlight program tonight at 9:15 p.m. on FM Gold channel and additional frequencies. This program will also be available on our YouTube channel News on AIR Official and our website newsonair.nic.in. The government has sent the samples of Marion Biotech's cough syrup to Regional Drugs Testing Laboratory in Chandigarh for testing following the reports of death of children in Uzbekistan after consuming the syrup. In a series of tweets today, Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia said immediately on receipt of the information, a joint inspection of Marion Biotech's at Noida facility was carried out by UP Drug Control and Central Drug Standard Control Organization CDSCO team. He said appropriate action would be initiated based on the inspection of the report. Russia has rejected Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's peace formula as a basis for negotiations. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said Zelensky's idea of driving Russia out of eastern Ukraine and Crimea with Western help and getting Moscow to pay damages to Kiev is an illusion. Zelensky is pushing a 10-point peace plan that envisages Russia respecting Ukraine's territorial integrity and pulling out all its troops, but Moscow dismissed it on Wednesday, reiterating Kiev must accept Russia's annexation of the four regions, Luhansk and Donetsk in the east and Kherson and Zaporizhia in the south. The 356th birth anniversary of Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj is being celebrated across the country today with religious fervour and gaiety. Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid tribute to Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji and recalled his contribution towards serving humanity. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said his unparalleled courage will continue to motivate people for years to come. In Bihar, Governor Phagu Chauhan and Chief Minister Nitish Kumar have extended greetings of Prakash Parv to the people of the state. The main function of the birth anniversary will be celebrated at midnight at the Gurudwara Takht Sri Harmandir Sahib at Patna Sahib, the birthplace of the 10th Sikh Guru. A special divan has been decorated at Takht Sri Harmandir Sahib Gurudwara. Thousands of Sikh devotees from abroad and across the country are participating in the birth anniversary celebrations. Devotees are paying obeisance to the founder of Khalsa Panth at the Holy Gurudwara. The Indian women's under-19 team will take on South African women's under-19 team at Pretoria today. The women in blue got off to a winning start in this bilateral 5-match T20 series, winning by a convincing margin of 54 runs. Chasing a target of 138 runs, South Africa under-19 women could score only 83 runs for the loss of 8 wickets in the first T20. The All India Women's Selection Committee has announced India's squad for the Tri-Series in South Africa starting in January and the upcoming ICC Women's T20 World Cup. The event is scheduled to begin on the 10th of February. Team India is scheduled to meet Pakistan in their opening match on the 12th of February in Cape Town. And before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Union Home Minister Amit Shah chairs the Conference of Lieutenant Governors and Administrators of Union Territories in New Delhi. India-Australia Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement comes into force from today. NIA conducts raids across Kerala linked to leaders of banned outfit PFI. Russia rejects Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's peace formula as a basis for negotiations. Today is the 356th birth anniversary of Guru Gobind Singh Ji. And in cricket, Indian women's under-19 team take on South Africa in 5-match T20 series at Pretoria today. And with that, we end the midday news.